Hi, I'm Dr. Rob Gibson. Thank you for joining me. I want to talk with you about pain and perspective. Pain, wherever we feel it, is meant to get our attention. It's meant to focus our perspective, to guide our attention and see what's causing this and how do I get rid of it. So say you've got pain in your foot that hurts really bad. You look at it, you pull your shoe off, take off your sock, and you look at it. Do I have a cut somewhere? Is it a bruised toe? Is it a broken or sprained ankle? Answers to those questions would then help you know what to do to avoid the pain and get relief. This process really works. Pain, focusing attention, getting perspective, and then pursuing relief. Now, when it comes to emotional pain, things get way more complicated because it's not always immediately clear what's causing our emotional pain. And also, we have urges to care for our emotional pain that might lead us to make certain sacrifices, usually present relief for something in the future, like freedom or autonomy or capability. So let's say you have some emotional pain like panic. Say you've gone on a plane, you didn't drink enough water, you got lightheaded, became anxious, and you passed out. This would be emotionally painful because it's terrifying, it's humiliating, and so your urge in response to that emotional pain would be to avoid it. So you might avoid thinking about airplanes, you might avoid going on them. This would bring you relief, but you would be sacrificing something, the freedom of travel that planes would get you. And you might say, you know what, that's worth it to me. That's a sacrifice worth making. But sometimes our body isn't finished applying the rule. Our body might say, well, what about enclosed spaces? Or what about when there's lots of people? And soon you might find that your emotional pain and your response to it, your perspective on it, would cause you to avoid things like restaurants, grocery stores, going to church, going to gathering with friends. Now you're sacrificing lots of meaningful things in order to have present relief. So what I encourage you to do is to examine not just your pain, but your perspective. And that is one of the elements of spirituality, is inviting a new perspective, to ask ourselves, what are we sacrificing? To whom and to what are we sacrificing it? And what is it costing us? So invite someone in with your emotional pain to help you look at it, not just to see it and to tend to it, which is what you need to do to get relief, and to ask yourself questions about how it's affecting your perspective, what you're sacrificing, what you're losing by approaching your emotional pain in the way that you are. And this will set you on a path for transformation. There might be sacrifices required, but the idea would be is that you pay attention to your emotional pain, you examine your perspective, and you pursue living a more full, free, capable life. Thanks for listening. Peace to you.